So do you know anything about the Star Wars spin-off that was the Clone Wars? Did you never watched any of it?
No.
Why is that? Just not interested, or... Yeah, I mean, it didn't really pique my interest either. I like the spin-off movies they're doing now, but nah, I don't know why. I just never really cared about this. Because it doesn't seem like it matters either, because these things, the events of this series take place between, what, episodes 2 and 3? Well, thank you. Thank you. You should know these things.
Nope.
Yes. But no, I think they take place between 2 and 3 with things that, are never mentioned again within the canon of the Star Wars universe. So, I don't know, but I never got into it for one reason or the other. And I think, didn't they do 2 variants of this, a 2D version and a CG? You're helpful today.
I don't know, John. I keep telling you that.
You're helpful today.
I don't fucking know.
Well, you should know.
Well, I don't.
You need to know.
I don't fucking care about Star Wars.
You say what? You get out of here. You like the main movies.
Yeah, movies. The rest of the shit I don't care about.
Pretty much you care about no extended media in the Star Wars universe.
Nope.
No books, games, TV shows, I don't know, drink coasters. You don't care about any of that? Well then, we're gonna have a grand old time today.
What's her face?
So, Count Dooku had an apprentice?
Yeah. It's... What's her face?
That's funny, you seem to know more than you want to let on.
I don't know.
You just told me, so...
I don't know her name.
Neither did... I didn't even know he had an apprentice. Like I said, it's Wii motion control, so you have to swing this thing around to make it go. But you swing it around to, swing the lightsaber, A button jumps, B button blocks, and the Z button, if you hold it, you glow blue with your force, and you can do force strikes like that. So, pretty simple, right?
I can't tell if they're winning.
The green bar is the health. The more it goes down... Yeah, it took me... I played this last night, admittedly, just to try it out and see how well it would work. I thought the blue bar at first was your health, but no, it's not. That's actually your special meter, which is weird to me. But no, see, and she's dead. And I know you can...
Door's lifting.
Oh, shit. No!
Door's lifting.
Must defeat her and run away.
Just run faster than her.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, that's cute. They're shooting at it.
Like that's gonna fucking work.
Oh, that's cute.
Like that's gonna fucking work. I think you get shit that goes on in the background while you play, which is funny. That you can't focus on because you're too busy fighting.
You are stronger than I remember.
Your fighting style is erratic and undisciplined.
By the way, my favorite part has to be the fact that the Wii Mote actually sounds like a lightsaber when you swing it. That is amazing. Uh-oh. Shit.
Bye. Me and Mr. Cuddles.
That did.
There's not even enough meat on her for a light snack. Let me guess, you're after Jabba's young son too.
Yeah, I like how that's what set her off. Oh, you're after his son too. How dare you!
Right?
You will drown in that ocean of hatred.
Still find it awesome that this thing sounds like a lightsaber. That's like the one. This is definitely what the kind of thing the Wii was made for. Was being a Jedi. The biggest problem is I can already tell this game is going to get this game's going to get probably somewhat boringish, I'd imagine, because that's all that it is. And I never really cared much for the Clone Wars to begin with, so
side is a path to self-destruction.
So, I mean, other than, you know, the obvious storyline and, you know, the characters who are there that we know, I really know nothing else about it. Because I never got into the show just because I never cared. Like, unlike you, I like more of the extended universe, but yeah, the Clone Wars is kind of where I drew the line, mainly because the prequel arc of the series was mediocre at best. Don't get me wrong, the third movie was fucking amazing, but it took us a long-ass time to get there. Although, I didn't hate the first movie like everybody else. But I know you do less regarding the extended universe than I do. You just kind of watch all the movies that come out, and that's about it. Did you even watch any of the Clone Wars? Okay, glad to know neither of us know shit about this.
Yay!
Well, I mean, the good thing is at least you don't... For this game, you don't need to know shit. I mean, we know who he is, obviously. We don't know who the fuck she is, because she doesn't matter. At least outside of this universe. Just all they're going to hear on the microphone is the sounds of a lightsaber swooshing. Well, come on, you could hear that very clearly. Are you trying to kill her?
Yeah.
I thought Jedi didn't kill.
Nothing is over, Jedi.
Or did he try and trap her in there? Wait, so is he trying to bury her alive?
I don't know.
That's even more of a dick thing for a Jedi to do.
Well, I'm sure they've killed people.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you watch the movies, they've probably killed a few people, but... No, that's kind of a dick thing.
Well.
Shall settle this without master.
Oh, God, no! I want Force Lightning.
Sorry, you chose the good side. You
What?
don't get Force Lightning.
I didn't really have much of a choice. See, it's not like Knights of the Old Republic where you could choose to either be a Sith or a Jedi.
Okay, but I want the Force Lightning, so
So then
sign me up.
So you choose to be a Sith.
Yeah.
You're beaten, Dooku.
Actually, the thing with that game is, I think you can, you know, choose to be good and yet probably still get some of those powers, though. Come on.
You and your separatists are traitors to the Republic.
I forgot this was the period where, you know, the droids are kind of the evil grunt soldiers, and this is...
Until they got the Clone Wars.
Well, yeah, this is before stormtroopers became bad.
How did they become bad?
Because of Sidious's Order 66. That was programmed into them. That pretty much caused them to turn against all Jedi. Remember, Sidious, I believe, had them all, you know, implanted with this thing before they were created. So.
The dark side is the refuge of the weak and fearful.
Come on, die!
You are unwelcome.
Pretty sure.
Hey!
Well,
Dick.
well, that's not how Dooku died in the films, but that is a much better way of doing it. Because we never fucking used that thing either. Like one person's died because of that thing. What? Grievous?
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody really explains where he comes from, or like what his purpose is really, or how he was able to.
Someone told me the lightsabers he's got are from the Jedis he's killed.
I didn't know you could train a robot in Jedi arts, though.
I guess they downloaded a bunch of...
He said he's been trained by a Tyrannus.
Yeah.
So, like Count Dooku has trained General Grievous, which is weird. I mean, downloading the things would make the most sense.
Whoa.
Man, he's hard.
Well, no shit. He's like the main villain, I think, of
No.
this whole show.
Sorry.
Oh,
Still not
what?
sure.
Really? It's not Sidious?
From a member on Cartoon Network is usually Grievous is the
Wow.
villain in all
You
this.
still all be
Because I mean, he was in one film. He means nothing. He dies like a punk, not even to a lightsaber.
So does she get eaten by a sandworm later?
What, her?
Yeah.
See, you have seen the show.
Is she the one that got eaten by the sandworm?
No, in the movies, Boba Fett did. But, I don't know. See, you...
Unless that's somebody else I'm thinking of.
You mean Boba Fett?
No, there was a female Jedi that got eaten by the sandworm.
So you have watched the Clone Wars, though.
I don't know if I did or not.
Clearly you must have if you know more. You know more than I do. Why the hell am I the one playing this? And I mean, I don't know if she got eaten by a sandworm or not. I know one thing, she doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things, because she's not in any of the movies, so you know she doesn't make it out of here. That's like in the Force Unleashed games that take place between films and Vader has an apprentice. You know he doesn't matter because he's not in the movies. Basically, we know in this entire series, though, we know no one important's gonna die. Well, think about it.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan's not gonna die. Grievous isn't gonna die. Sidious, Anakin, none of them are gonna die in this series. So, nobody important. She'll probably die, I'd imagine.
Skywalker's not here to save you this time, child.
Wow, we're dicks.
Who said I need saving, you withered old crow?
Jedi are assholes.
Right, just chuck that old man off a cliff. Bye!
First Obi-Wan tried to bury her, and now, what was that thing that fired at her now?
I don't know, we're just assholes to other Siths.
Yeah, pretty much. What about them?
They never foresee shit.
Yeah.
But your fleet as well.
They suck
They're like, oh, how did this happen? I'm like, well, you suck at the head stuff.
They suck at using the Force. Because remember, they didn't see for what
I
was it?
see a lot of fucking major plots.
What was it, for 10 years Palpatine was planning this whole thing and they didn't even see it?
Yeah!
And they even helped him along the way?
Yeah! Sure, there should have been a disturbance or something.
Especially when they're right next to him the entire fucking time.
You should sense something's a little off. Whatever.
No, that's not
No, we're just gonna wait and see what happens.
Well, they need to get a better signal.
They have fucking dialogue.
Pretty much.
The fucking Sith have that Xfinity shit.
Yeah, that's kind of how it worked.
It's like, how could you not know? It was in your own backyard the whole fucking time. How do you not know?
In the backyard, it was in the front yard. It was right there
Right
staring
in the house on the couch. Like, how do you not know it was there?
It was like the Shining thing with the twins at the end of the hallway. And you still went and played with them.
You'd be rude if you did it.
I'd be insulted if you didn't. Yeah, I have no idea.
The few thing I don't like about Star Wars is how did they not see all this shit happening?
At least in the prequel films. In the original films, the heroes were actually intelligent.
They didn't notice anything until it was all fucking too late.
Yeah. Oh, and then...
I mean, I know that makes for a great story, but, And the Jedi is supposed to have the better side of the Force? The one that can help them sense shit? They didn't sense shit!
Yeah? Oh,
Yet, every time the Jedi are doing, the Sith can sense it,
Yeah?
right, they don't miss a beat, what the fuck? Or is that just rules of the Force?
I don't know. Maybe the Sith tap into the full spectrum of the Force and the Jedi don't. Because remember, the Jedi only use the light side of it, but the Sith are pretty much free to use, everything.
That's why I want to join the dark side. They got it going on over there.
Because, I mean...
They know what they're doing, clearly.
Because what was it? It only took 2 of them to wreck the Republic.
Mm-hmm. Versus the whole fucking council could not stop one fucking person.
Though it is funny how, It is funny how Palpatine kind of did, violate the rules of the Sith, because it seemed like he did have more than one apprentice at any given time. But in all fairness, they are Sith, and really what rules...
Didn't he have that weird Darth Maul dude?
He had Darth Maul and Dooku at the same time, I believe. Darth Maul is like the coolest one, and yet he got like the least amount of time. It's like, fuck you, you're too cool, we can't have that.
You're dead now.
But no, like I said, the way the Sith are supposed to work is there's only supposed to be one master and one apprentice at any given time. Because if they have any more than that, they pretty much, crumble due to infighting over power. Because they used to have a council similar to that of the Jedi, where they had a bunch of masters and a bunch of apprentices, and the struggle of infighting due to power as well as the Jedi kind of shattered them. So then the rule of two was established, and that kind of has been the formula ever since. Is it the Death Star? It wouldn't surprise me. This does take place after the plans are revealed, so...
The Death Egg.
The Death Egg. No, that's someone else.
That's all the same shit!
That's someone else. That's
It's all around. It's all the same shit.
That's Eggman.
I have Batman.
What the
fuss over another droid.
Is that a Vader droid? The fuck?
Digging the chest flames.
I mean, that thing looks cool. Which means it's gonna not make it out of this game or this series. And, well... Hey, at least he has red lightsabers.
So that's where you know he's evil.
Yeah. Oh, no, not the mask or the look or anything. No, no, the red
color
light.
of your lightsaber, it defines you in this universe.
Yeah, pretty much.
Ah, lightning hurts.
That actually worked to my advantage. Wait, yeah, that worked to my advantage. It ended up killing him. So I'm okay with that.
Lightsabers don't mix.
So, wait, that means the enemies have two robots that can do...
I guess this is Grievous 2.0, I guess.
I don't know.
They have almost the same design, they just didn't give him 2 arms.
4 arms. He has 2 arms.
Well, they didn't give him 2 more arms.
He has 2 arms. No, he just has 1 and he kicks my ass somehow. He's able to wield 2.
Mm-hmm.
He's like that guy from One Piece who's wielding the fucking sword in his mouth.
You've got skill, but it takes more than fast servo motors and bad programming to kill a Jedi.
Well. Oh, for a minute I thought he cut his arm off.
No, we're gonna do that.
Well, he's dead. He lasted all of 5 seconds.
Neat.
Well,
The end!
what?
Neat.
What?
Awkward ending.
That'd be fucking weird.
Robot blows up the end.
Don't tell me that was the end of the game. That's... What? And this is a modern day game, too, and we're seeing credits. I'm confused.
Awkward.
Yeah, a little bit.
So awkward how it ended. Like, boom, like no climactic, just
No,
credits.
he's their main thing, and they blow him up, and
Grievous
that's...
2.0. I don't know his name.
Well-
I'm just gonna call him Grievous 2.0.
Well, I told you nobody important was gonna die. Well, I was right. Nobody important died. That robot didn't matter. We saw him for 1 fight, and then he's dead.
Ta-da.
Oh my god.
That is so shitty how
I
that
know.
ended. Like,
Well, this
not
whole
even
ga-
a smooth transition, like no climactic,
That was the
cinematic.
That was the climactic.
Like, you could have just summed it up, like
That-
the announcer dude, but...
By the way, if that's the case, that's sad, because it's only been, like, real...
It's like robot blows up, slow motion, walk away, credits!
It's like a bad action film out of the 80s.
Credits! The fuck?
I don't know. Well,
Training.
think about it. This was nothing but lightsaber duels, so it mainly focused on that. That means right there we're already cutting a huge chunk out of the actual series. Everything else was summed up in... By the way, the only things that went on in this story are fucking... The fucking Hutt kid gets captured, and then R2 gets taken. So... yeah, that happened.
Voices.
Mace Windu was in this game? Where?
All these other people.
Special thanks. Very special thanks to George Lucas. Well...
Cool.
Well...
So yeah, that
Well then.
I'm gonna cry.
Well, so that happened. No, that can't.
So bad.
So if I go to campaign, where he confronts the Jedi.
Jedi Darkest fears another fucking General Grievous.
Yeah, pretty
Just
much.
painted red with hot red flames on him.
Wow, that's. What if I go to a higher difficulty? Will that matter? No. So technically we beat the game. That is fucking shit.
It wasn't even an hour.
No, this guy, I think you're probably gonna get, I would say, like, these challenge things, that's probably where most of your time is gonna end up going, because there are other characters. Oh, and we unlocked a few of them.
What's the robot's name? Click on
Jedi Hunter.
EG5 Jedi Hunter Droid.
Yeah, and then Grievous, Dooku, the assassin. Her and Anakin were the only playable characters that we had at first, and we have all these other people. Oh, I see Mace Windu.
Neat.
So yeah, there aren't even that many playable characters. Wow. Just wow! I did not think this game would be that fucking short. That's actually kind of disappointing for a Star Wars game.